we are City Line Avenue. I don't think I've, no, I have vlogged on City Line Avenue. Not much. The TV news stations, Channel 6. Well, actually, Channel 6 is down the street over here. This is traffic. And this is pretty much the reason why you never see me do a scootski-wootski on City Line Ave. Is I hate driving here. The traffic in this part of the world is horrible. Lots of lights. None of them are synced. It stinks. Buses. And then also you got rich jerk-offs who they'll just stop. They stake. Oh, it's horrible. Rich jerk-offs and buses. Oh, it's too much traffic. So anyway, what we're doing today is we're going for a walk, and today I'm looking for. Well, actually, I got to do something here at 12:30. It's now 11:45. Look at this. It's now 11:45. The traffic sucks so bad that I always leave way too early to do stuff down here because, hello, friend. Oh, the honkers. Oh, see? If Rich Jerkoff going the wrong way. See? Entitled. So, yeah, Channel 6 News is right down the street. And there used to be a news reporter. His name was Dave Roberts. And he would stand outside of the news studio, somewhere around here. And people would always drive by and honk at him while he did the weather. And he would say, oh, here comes the honkers today. And I always wanted to do that. I always wanted to be a honker. But then I realized the traffic to get down here is so goddamn horrible. I will never, and The Rock means never, be a honker. Back here you have a whole shopping center. Oh, hello, friend. Look at all these rubber duckies on your car. Okay, we're going to go this way. Oh, something was here. It just closed down. There was a... Oh, damn. There was a big department store here at the end of this mall, and they didn't chop it down, they knocked it down. Matter of fact, the day I did the customer service job at Alt 1045, I actually sat here for a half hour because I got there so early, and I watched them demolish that building. That's what I do in my spare time when I'm not being the customer. Did you hear me as the customer service rep? Here's a clip.
Talk back and leave a message for our Alt 1045 customer service rep, the Philly Captain.
This is Joe from Hapro. Why do you play so many commercials? I sit through 5 minutes of nothing but ads.
Yo, Joe, they gotta pay me somehow. Thank God for advertising.
Talk back and leave your message for the Philly Captain. Just tap the mic button when listening to Alt 1045 on the iHeartRadio app.
I really hope somebody actually downloads that app and actually sends in a thing to talk to me. I would love to hear that. I would love to have one of you guys, one of the deckhands, get on Alt 1045 with me. It should be fun. I should be going back to the studio soon to do some updates. Here it is, Belmont Ave and City Line Ave. Ugh. Or it's not City Ave. City Ave, not City Line. Gas on City Line Ave, $3.63 a gallon for the cheap stuff. What? $5.59. They don't have their gas station signs getting repaired, I guess, so they don't have a sign up. $5.59. What? As my good friend Duke Deuce, as he says, what the fuck? Yeah, you never buy gas here. Never. Well, it's a Lukoil. You never buy gas at a Lukoil. I don't. I forget why, but I remember somebody said, oh, you can't buy a Russian Olive Garden. Or as I say, Russian Olive Garden. One of those guys. We're going to do it. We're going to. Look at this. Philadelphia Water Department. No hunting, no dumping, no swimming. No problem. Oh, look at that. Now the memories come back to haunt me. They haunt me like a curse. Is a dream alive if it don't come true? Or is it just something worse? I couldn't think of the... I think I fucked up the lyrics, but it was close enough for me. Believe me, for me, that's good. By the way, this is the Reservoir for the Philadelphia Water Department. It's a lot of water. Who's hunting here? What are you hunting? What do you hunt? I mean, it's we're still in Philadelphia. It's still like a city. I mean, we do have deer in some parts, but oh man, look at these houses. It haunts me like a... Man, that's a depressing song. The River by Bruce Springsteen is one of the best albums. It's such a good album. And but it's half of it is the poppiest, happiest shit you ever heard, and then the other half makes you want to drive into a reservoir. I love that. I tell you what, side one, album one, because there's 2 albums of The River. Side one, album one. Man, that's a pretty near perfect side of an album. It's a great. You have a party going on, you pop that on, and all your friends are like, "Hey, you still listen to Springsteen?" Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Of course I do. The hell else am I going to listen to? It haunts me. Uh-oh. The Belmont Water Treatment Plant is what this is called. I guess we'll cross the street here. Oh no, I don't know if I want to go down this street because it seems... Oh, we'll go this. Ooh, yeah, we'll go this way. Yeah, I don't know if this is kind of... I don't know where I'm at. And it looks like the street turns and I want to go that way. So we'll go back this way. We'll check out the backyards here. Ooh, this is some exciting footage. Kind of reminds me of the Mayfair backyards with the decks, backyard parking. Yeah, City Line Ave, or City Ave. I always say City Line Ave. City Ave. I now wonder if there is a thing called City Line Ave now. Maybe there's... Ooh, let me know in the comments. But sometimes it doesn't matter. Who gives a shit? Just let me know in the comments. Yeah, but if you go down City Ave, you'll go... St. Joe's University is down there. You go down a little bit more, and you wound up in Haverford, and that's where I used to, believe it or not, I used to have a job down there. I used to run a video store in Haverford, movie gallery, and one of my customers was the Sandman from ECW, and Sandman, if you don't know, his gimmick is he would drink a beer on his way to the ring, and he would also smoke a cigarette, and he would chug multiple beers before the match. I wouldn't want to wrestle Sandman. Plus, yeah, he was always messed up. Anyway, so Sandman comes into my video store, and I was so starstruck, I couldn't even talk to him. I couldn't even talk to the Sandman. And so he rented a movie. He was with a girl. He was dating a girl who one of the cashiers I was working with went to high school with that girl. So Sandman just recently got divorced, I think, and he was dating somebody extremely young. Good for him, right? Sandman living living the dream. Like, she was over 21, you know. It wasn't, you got to make sure you clarify those things. Boy, I don't think this, ooh, you should see the way, aerodynamics, the way that got my hand. So anyway, he rented a movie, and I think I gave it to him for free. Fucking love that guy. That was it. That was my only interaction with the Sandman. Well, by the time I walked there, that'll be 15. Oh, you want to see if they have Heckler's hot sauce in this Acme? One of the problems, I'm going to talk to you about Heckler's hot sauce for a second. Heckler's hot sauce is a hot sauce made by a guy who grew up in the same neighborhood I grew up in, Port Richmond. And he hit me up, and he's like, yo, I need to get the word out about my hot sauce being in Acme. But the thing is, it's not going to be in the hot sauce department. It's going to be in the meat department. And I used to work in supermarket sales. Believe it or not, I've had so many jobs that I actually used to, I was a sales market, I was a food rep for certain foods. I would stock the shelves, take off stuff that was expired. I would give product knowledge sessions about certain types of foods that were coming in. So I know shelf space is very important when it comes to product and how it sells. By the way, Acme has like $6 or $7 hoagies in the deli department. It's a really great thing to grab before like a baseball game. I do it all the time. And what I do is whenever I pop in at Acme and I grab a hoagie, I take the tomatoes off. I don't like oregano. I come to the meat department and I look for the Heckler's hot sauce, and sometimes it's real hard to find. Here, it's not in the hot sauce department, it's in the meat department. Yeah, gave him some more shelf space. There he is, in the meat department. It's also in Safeways. If you live near a Safeway, you're supposed to be in the meat department there. Not everybody knows about it, so it's hard to find. And I appreciate everybody who's been trying to go out and find it. Looks like it's selling here a little bit. And if you don't live near an Acme or a Safeway, you can order Heckler hot sauce online. There's a link at the bottom of every Phillies video. Jesus Christ, you dickhead. I'll have a link at the bottom of this video. I'm getting ready to become one of those e-bike jerk-offs. And I hope I'm not like that guy. Although you know I am. You know I'm going to be horrible. I've been shopping for an e-bike for about 4 days. I've been doing a lot of research. I was trying to figure out what I want in a bike and what's important and how do I I like a special type of tire that doesn't get flat. There's the guy who almost fucking killed me, dickhead. I'm back here. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know if I would leave my e-bike. That's another thing. Like whenever I had my scooter, shout out to the Segway 9bot ES22. It's done. It's done. It's over. My dad took a little repair to it. He was like, let me see if I could do something to it to fix it. And he said, oh, I think you need a welder. And guess what? I'm going to just buy a new scooter. And I'm going to get an e-bike. So I'm going to be doing both. We're going to be doing scooters and e-bikes. And if you watch the news and you watch about lithium batteries exploding, it's an exciting time to live in my house.